Good morning, gamers! Today's video will be yet another progress slash updates slash goals slash rambling video. As you see, I'm in the Bank of Prifddinas, where the gauntlet is. Hold on, I have a big fan here. Got to respond to him. Yes. See, my gamer tag, Gores SSF. The Gores is a Yu-Gi-Oh card, one of my favorites. And then SSF stands for Solo Self-Found, a mode in Path of Exile where you cannot trade with other players or interact with them in party ways. So that's where my name comes from. This guy recognized the reference, PoE. Very cool. You know, now I made a fan. That's pretty cool. Glad you got the reference. See, that's all it's about, you know. You got two unique identities to my name, two of my favorite games. So, anyways, that's a side tangent. Completely not scripted at all. This was a random. This is not a paid actor, if you were thinking that. So just realize, you know, I am quite famous. Okay. Anyways, so we did make the bow of Fair-to-9, whatever the fuck this item is called, but I have not shot it yet. As you see, we got the cryptid pet as well. So I haven't shot the bow yet. So what I was waiting for was more shards to corrupt it, so then it would have infinite ammo. And if you see in my bank, I have 2,030 shards. So we're going to go ahead and take out 2,000 of these real quick. And I think that's all you need for the... I'll bring some money too. So what this will do is instead of 10,000 charges, my bow will have infinite charges. So for the rest of my entire account's life, I can use the bow without worrying about crystal shards and needing to go do more gauntlet to get them if I ever ran out of ammo, which I'm sure I would have ran out of ammo at some point. So let's go ahead and sing the bow corrupted. I would like to make one of these. Make sure that works. Click on it. Corrupting your charged bow will cost 1,900. Oh, okay. I thought it was 2,000. I guess it's 2,000 if you make it from the seed, but I already made the bow. Okay, cool. 1,900 crystal shards. Any crystal shards currently stored in your bow have been used to reduce the cost. Okay, cool. So it's a good thing I didn't shoot 10,000 of these shots, because then I would have to pay more shards. But pretty nice little surprise there. Corrupt your charged bow. Yes. Awesome. Look at this. With the help of the crystal bowl, you sing a dark song which corrupts the crystals. Awesome. Very awesome. So now, if I do... Ooh, that's a dangerous option. Uncharge? I don't like that one. So there's no more option to check the charges on this, which is indicating that it's infinite. Very nice. And it also has this nice red color here to indicate that it's corrupted. But if you go to, I think, this person, you have all these crystals. These are 500k each. And you can use these to change the color of the bow. So to me, I like this one. I like the black crystal the best. So we're going to go ahead and buy this one. 500k, no problem. And how you do this, you just use it on it. You sure you wish to recolor? Yep, absolutely. Oh, let's see how this looks. This looks sick. Ooh, it looks kind of like the shadow, ghostly kind of look. Let's go to my house. I'm gonna get some fashion out while I blabber about other things. So yeah, that's a very nice upgrade to my account. Unfortunately, if you go to my loot tab here, I guess, I only got 3 armor seeds so far, so I probably will have to do some more gauntlets in the future to get those to make it worth using the bow, but you know, pretty happy with this so far. Not dreading getting the enhanced or anything like that, so very happy to get this finally done. Let's see if I can take the whole set. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, look at that. That's a look right there. In terms of fashion, it doesn't get any more fashionable than this. I might make this the thumbnail here. Let me just, yeah, that looks sweet. But unfortunately, this takes up like 6 inventory slots and bank spaces. So we're going to go ahead and put that in the house probably forever and put back on my graceful. But yeah, so been doing Gauntlet for basically this entire time that I made the last video when I got the bow to now when I'm a million billion seeds into it. Got some very nice money from this. You can see my stack is actually green. 11 million coins. Very nice. Probably a week ago, I think, I got 10 million, like the first green number of money that I've ever had on this account. So that is very superb. It's pretty good accomplishment getting this much money without being able to trade. Definitely one of my goals for sure knocked out of there. So being able to buy a bond with just my Iron Man money is, kind of impressive in my opinion. But so money is very good right now. Since Gauntlet basically prints money, you get so much money from that. But a bunch of runes. What else? Oh yeah, where is it? I got the Pharaoh Scepter recently. I'll probably throw the clip of that sometime after this. Oh, we just got the scepter, boys. Let's go. We got it. 84 thieving. Only been doing this for maybe like a week or something. Very cool. Good to get that out of the way and get to Ancients really fast to change my book. And eventually I'll be able to make that into the altar for the house so I don't have to use teleports or any of that stuff. But other than that, I think skills-wise, we're probably looking the same here. I did get probably a couple fishing levels, as that's a good mobile activity. And maybe I think I got a fire making level because I wanted to do Winter Todd at some point. Probably because I was really feeling like getting this to like 98 or something. But Winter Todd sucks. So didn't stay there for very long. I had better things to do, like Gauntlet. But yeah. Oh, one of the days I went and got 83 Hunter. I think that was 2 days ago. But just wanted to get this so I could get the ability to get Dragon Implings. Because I do see them quite often, and I can never really catch them until now. So this will at least let me get a little extra loot. Not really needing anything from them specifically on their drop table, but it's always nice to just get one of those flying around and catch it and maybe build up some, maybe dragon darts or something would be the best drop I could get. In terms of what my plans are for like content, at least once I honestly, since I have the BOFA, I can probably do a lot. Something's come to mind if I can just scroll through the list. Like, let's see, I could probably do Ziliana for the hilt for the Saragot sword. I don't know if you need Armadillo crossbow ever, but this is like one of my favorite God Wars bosses. I did it like 800 something kills on my main account back when I still played that. So it's definitely a fun boss, and I'm really excited to use this bow there because it's supposedly as good as Twisted Bow, and Twisted Bow is crazy, so that'll be quite nice. Could possibly do Chaos Elemental for the Dragon Pickaxe. Could always be nice. But this isn't on my radar really that much right this second. Definitely can do some Bandos with the bow, with the special methods. You will need Bandos God Sword along with the shards, and I guess I don't really care too much about Tassets or the chestplate, but wouldn't be too bad to get those really good upgrades for my melee, especially the Tassets. That would be really cool. Giant Mole, don't care about that much. Guardians, I don't think I need any of this crap. The Inferno. I will say that the Inferno for 2023 will be one of my goals I'm shooting for. It's going to be pretty tough. I don't know if I'll even be able to do it, but this is just putting that idea out there. So definitely going to be excited to learn this and progress through it. It'll be quite the adventure, I think. Caliphite Queen. I don't think I need any of these except if it's like a Dragon Pick scenario where I can't get it from Chaos Ellie or something, but I think this boss is pretty annoying, personally. KBD. I wouldn't mind doing KBD, but it's not tied to the bow in any way. It just would be an activity that I do that isn't Gauntlet, basically. Because I do want the KBD heads, because I think at the end of the day, if I can have like the black Slayer helmet with the black bow and then the crystal armor recolored, like that would be a cool look. I'm all about the fashion, so that would definitely be a cool drop to get. The Dragon Pickaxe in the table too, so it's kind of double value. I always like to go for bosses that have multiple drops I can use, or either a good drop plus a good loot table, something like that. Kraken, obviously, I'm just going to keep doing Slayer and get the Trident eventually, which will unlock a lot more bosses. I think you can probably do Kriara with bow. I don't really know any methods, but we'll look into that. Again, this isn't really what I am striving for, this boss at least. Maybe I could do Kriara later, once I have some other upgrades and make it a little easier. I think Zamorak Godsword, or not Godsword, but God Wars would be quite nice too, because then you get the Staff of the Dead, or I think the Spear's probably best from here for me, because then you could make the Hasta and have like a pretty good weapon for certain things. But I do have the Fang, so I don't know if I need to do this right now. Next, not thinking about that. Not thinking about Nightmare, Obor, whatever. Moospa. I could do this boss as well, since I do need to eventually have the essence for the heart when I get the heart drop. So this could be another boss that I just kind of blast through when I get my gear, because then it will speed up the kills a lot, and I'll get a lot of profit and supplies from this boss. So might do that as well. In terms of the wilderness bosses, I don't think I'll do any of these anytime soon, because I'm not a big fan of the like wilderness aspect, because I don't want to die at this stage in the game. So definitely gonna avoid those for a considerable future, especially because the update like 2 weeks ago came out or something, and it's all the rage right now. So it's very populated, too popular for me anyway. So we're gonna go ahead and give that a skip for now. Scotizo, I don't really need anything from this either. I think these are combat achievement bosses too, so I need to look into what combat achievements that I still need to do. I eventually want to get at least the medium done soonish, and then move on to whatever's possible. But I think I could probably do the medium and hard ones if I really looked at them. I haven't looked at the hard ones yet. But Scotizo, that's a whatever boss. I have a lot of totems saved up from him. I can do the Smoke Devil when I get the Slayer level. This is a Wildy boss, whatever. Same with this. Yeah, I don't think I need anything like mandatory from here. Maybe the Ring of the Gods would be nice to have, but I don't think it's mandatory. Vorkoth, I already stole his head, so probably not going to do this for a while, unless I really need to get like some prayer XP or whatever. But I don't think I'm going to do that soon. Oh, Zulrah. Yeah. I think I'm going to do Zulrah a lot, because I will eventually need Magic Fang. I think the Visage is really good too. So is the Blowpipe in some scenarios, even though it's nerfed. But definitely want to grind out this boss too, since it'll be really easy with the bow. So I think I might be able to just do that like without the armor. It should be pretty easy. I'll have to see. Maybe I could just make like the chest piece or something and give it a whirl, because you probably could use Void or something, but yeah, definitely going to do Zora as well. And then, of course, we're about to hit up some raids. It's coming. I think the most beneficial raid for me would probably be Chambers, just because you can get, obviously, the Twisted Bow, which would be quite insane. Or anything. This loot table is kind of insane for the stage of the game, especially the most sought after Dexterous Prayer Scroll and Arcane. If I get either one of these boys, this is going to be massive, and probably the most beneficial raid to do out of all three of them, if you were to look at them as my account is right now, because I don't really think I need anything from Theater outside of maybe Sanguinesti Staff, but that's kind of skipping tiers. I think at this point I can probably wait before, I'm not hunting this item, but I am kind of hunting the Dex Scroll, the Arcane Scroll, and then whatever else I can get, because there's so many more items. Whereas this, it's like, okay, if I get Justice pieces, I don't really care. So this one's gonna be on hold. Also, Theater Blood is the only one that I can't really solo, and I like soloing the raids. Even Chambers, I'll probably learn how to solo it. Otherwise, I feel like I'm getting carried, and then it's like less fun to me. That's why I like Tombs so much, despite getting extremely spooned here. But Tombs does have some really good upgrades that I think I want soon, but not sooner than Chambers ones. But this is another raid that I already pretty much know, and I could probably just fly through once I have the damage upgrades that I need. I could definitely see a raid of this in the near future. But items I'm looking for really is the Light Bearer Ring for special attacks, and then obviously the Shadow, but also at the same time the Ward, because it would be the best magic shield for me right now, and probably for a while. I don't think I'm ever going to get like an Odium or a Malediction Ward or something like that. Definitely not going to get an Arcane Spirit Shield or anything crazy like that, so this would be a good mage offhand for a while, if I even need one. And obviously the jewels are pretty nice, the Missouri is pretty nice, but not as important as getting the two prayer scrolls from this, because those are quite insane in terms of damage upgrades and overall beneficial usefulness to the account. But that is basically all I really had planned for this video. Just wanted to outline some bossing goals and content goals, all that kind of good stuff. If you liked the video, go ahead and don't thumbs up it, and don't subscribe. Peace.